fabulous 8-Bit Bros program. You can check them out here on Ironic Radio Network. 8-Bit Bros. That's number 8. Then bit. Then bros. One word. I strongly encourage you to stay tuned for that. And if you want, they also have a Facebook page and a much better live show. Anyway, 8-Bit Bros, 8 p.m. Ironic Radio Network.
It's 8 o'clock, and you know what that means.
Oh, what up, people? Welcome back to another episode of the 8-Bit Bros. It is the early edition. It is the Festivus season for us here. Right? Right.
Sure.
Levy?
That was a horrible roll.
Well, you're the one who said it was last week. I'm just trying to, play off of what you
Festivus
used
for
to
the
close. There we go. This is the early edition. We got a great show planned for you. We got some games. We got
This
some
is
great
a-
topics to talk about.
Way too early edition.
It's the way too early edition. It's the Crack a Beer edition. And just start now and end in January.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, that's next week. That's next week. And with that being said, not a kid-friendly show, adult language, adult content. Do the right thing, people. Put your kids in the closet.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, how do you like that, buddy? How does that feel?
Oh, God.
How does that feel?
I'm listening to 8-Bit Bros.
David Bros Tuesday, early edition. Day before the storm. Episode 404. Page you're looking for cannot be found. Yeah, see what I did there. What up, gentlemen? Center box gets a square.
What up, people?
Yeah, to the left, me. My boy to the right. 846 miles south. The one and only. Something loud. Whew, it's cold out.
Sure is.
Yep.
It's working on it.
Oh, it's cold here. And
Oh,
the
it's already cold
streets
here.
a bit brined, and we're getting ready for our foot of snow.
It is 35 degrees
So-
here. I am
Mhm.
heading into work this evening in anticipation of the precept that we shall see early morning.
What's your projections down there? You getting any? What's going on with you?
Let's
I didn't look you up.
let's
I
take a
forgot
look at that
your-
real quick.
Got your zip code.
All right. So we're clear at nightfall right now. And then at about 3 a.m., when I would expect it to be getting off, 40 to 50% chance between the 3 and 4 o'clock hour.
Because you're getting rain, right?
Freezing rain.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, which is like way more detrimental.
Yeah, we're getting a bit of that too here and there. We're getting a little bit of everything, but
Like, I'd be more comfortable with, oh, you're going to see your first snow. But no, welcome to North Carolina, where it's like, no, it just gets ice fucking cold. And, oh, yeah, speaking of ice cold, here, have some ice. And so we get a nice glass coating over the entire city. And it becomes a miserable mess. It brings down more trees and power lines and stuff like that, then
That's what they're calling for here too. Allegedly.
yeah.
I don't know. We're good till like 1 p.m. or something like that, and then it's
But we're not
Right.
getting a big temperature fluctuation tomorrow either. We're looking at a high of like 37, and it's supposed to pretty much go all day until I'm about to go to work at 10 o'clock on Wednesday. Then we'll get some more clearing.
yeah. We're supposed to start, if you believe all these, expect rain at 9:22 p.m. That blows up on your phone, which is usually pretty right, but
I was going to
One-
say our bud,
Yeah,
our bud
usually
over
pretty
there at NJMY.
yeah, they're usually pretty right now with all the new
Yeah,
satellite shit.
I
1 p.m.
messaged Steve
tomorrow
earlier.
until 9 p.m. at night Thursday.
The worst of it is like between 10 p.m. tomorrow night and 11 a.m. Thursday.
Yep, just in time to fuck that morning commute.
What morning commute? Everyone's working from home.
Not everybody. Got
The
front line.
majority of the people.
Yeah, I was going to say not everybody. I mean, right now we're seeing the phasing in action. I mean, as a member of Homeland Security and part of the task force of rapid distribution, working for the logistics lead on COVID right now. We've got TVs all throughout the facility that broadcast various different things at all the time. And now they're telling us our COVID routines and telling, pretty much every employee inside the house that if you see this box, get it somewhere else right now. Like, don't fuck around. You see this box, get it to somebody who will get it the fuck on its way somewhere. Because those boxes are, of course, the Pfizer vaccine and the, what is it, Pfizer and BioNTech?
Biotech.
Those are the two that are currently available, and then the Moderna hits December 21st. They're saying that they'll be pretty much on the shelf by then.
Allegedly.
Well, that is the speculation right now. Is that that's when
Yeah.
Moderna plans to actually be able to roll theirs out. So, everything seems to be on track with that. Like I said, our facility is in high gear to, hey guys, this is what you're looking for if you see it. And if you see it, please make sure it's on its way. Because occasionally, something will happen to a package and it gets set over to the side for one reason or another. And then that person that set it to the side may or may not get right back to getting it along on its way. And that's why sometimes you end up with hang-ups in the system. But, yeah, they're stressing the fact that if anybody sees this package out of the way at all, that you make sure it gets on its way.
All packages got to be delivered. We're seeing a slowdown now for sure. But hey, man, as long as they're doing everything they can to get them out there, that's all that matters.
Yeah, well, it's going, directly to, like, it's an amazing corporate measure to get this out there. When you look at like a corporation such as Pfizer, then it turning around and UPS is the distribution method to get it to CVS, which is the injector of the world right now. So that is the path. It's interesting to see how that is moving.
FedEx was the one who delivered from Michigan to Shreveport, Louisiana today, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, doses going out everywhere. So your packages, you got FedEx, UPS, and
FedEx and UPS.
And whomever else may be delivering, damn well packages are going to be delayed.
Oh, well, yes.
And
you should
before you start.
You
with,
should know that the vaccine is definitely being prioritized in the system to get to where it needs to go ahead of anything else, which is going to cause a slight inconvenience in some of your packages. It's not going to be. It wouldn't be a major thing. Believe it or not, what we're seeing from inside the facility from long-time employees, this is a relatively light peak season in comparison to peaks past. So.
That is true.
So package delivery is really not having that much of an issue. The real killer this year was these employees that are all here because of Corona helped ease the burden of peak really, and they didn't need to add as many people to get into because they already had people in place because of all the COVID up vamp that needed to take place.
Which, I mean, in some respects, that's like good from a business perspective, but in some respects, people that look forward to supplementing their yearly income by getting these seasonal jobs
Just lost out big time.
Yeah. Like people that would historically go to UPS or FedEx and pick up a buddy route for the drivers or,
Right.
you know, moving packages within the warehouse, however it may be. And you know what? I mean, it could be down for UPS, but it could also be up for like Amazon and whatever logistics companies they're using outside of UPS and FedEx. I mean, I see Amazon in my neighborhood like 5 different trucks any hour of any given part of the day.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that's just
it's
Amazon
according
doing
it's
their own
according to
delivery.
it's according to the environment that you're in. Amazon still being a low level carrier as far as their coverage. Like they provide a service that gets your packages to you, but Amazon itself delivering its packages to you is concentrated in very small markets.
Oh yeah.
So you may see
Well,
a
the
lot.
trucks that I'm seeing are not Amazon. They're Johnny's Logistics Company out of, you know, Podunk, Saskatchewan, who are doing the last mile delivery for Amazon. They're not
or a
Amazon,
multitude of other
like,
companies
labeled trucks.
or a multitude of other companies right now because UPS, FedEx, Amazon all just went through a big purchasing of rental vehicle and small company transport that they're doing because of the peak season and stuff like that. There was another surge in like buy-ups and contracts from all 3
That doesn't
companies.
surprise me.
Yeah. The crazy thing is like Amazon's going for these really, really big trucks that are just like the UPS and FedEx trucks. You know, the box trucks that deliver into the cities and stuff.
Mhm.
Amazon just went on a round where they bought the bigger version of those. Y'all know Jandal. He was like, yeah, he's like, it seems like they're trying to see who can outsize themselves from being able to get into the city with it to use smaller package carriers around the city. And this thing is almost going to be the crossover of like long delivery truck, like your feeder trucks.
Right.
Right.
That it's that big of a truck that, and it still looks like a UPS truck, but it could just end up being like a feeder truck because of how large it is.
I can't get the virus though. I mean, I can't get the vaccine. I looked up where I am in line.
Yeah, way down the list.
Yeah, they want me dead.
They don't want you dead. That's such a
218
such a
million
dumb
people.
comment to make.
Oh, come on, dude. When they're gonna give it to the
If they
17,000
wanted you dead, they'd
homeless-
give it to you first.
Well, I think fucking all the mayors and governors should have been first in line, but I get why it was healthcare workers, and I totally get why it was black. It makes perfect sense. But 17,000 homeless people and no, 18,000 homeless people and 27,000 criminals will get the vaccine before me,
Okay.
before you,
Uh-huh.
before Ren.
Well,
What
probably
the
not
fuck do
before
they-
me. I'm probably way further ahead of line than you are.
Yes, it's possible you could be considered
Yeah,
essential.
I was like, I'm probably way further ahead in line than you are, but
But I think maybe you're essential, or maybe that's just the drivers. I don't know how. That would
no,
be
no, no,
classified.
no. We all got we just got updated paperwork on how we're considered. So
Well, no, I get that, but I'm saying we don't even know what the fucking line of attack here is. So while delivery people, could be frontline workers, but it might not be the office workers. It could be just
It wouldn't be the office workers, but I'm not an office worker. I'm also
but I'm
not
just
a delivery person, but I am a direct contact employee.
right. No, I get that. I mean,
So,
delivery.
so
Door
that
to door.
that puts me at the same position as a delivery person would be considered because it's direct contact,
I
package
just don't.
direct contact.
Why even fucking give them the vaccine? Fuck them.
Well,
Why give it
that's
to the
where
kids?
they saw the biggest outbreaks was inside some of
But
the
it was
prisons.
contained in a fucking building. That's what I don't understand.
Well, like you've said the entire time, coronavirus only seems to attack people who have been contained inside of buildings.
Well, that's true. CDC says that too. But New York's going to lock us down, and New Jersey's locking us down, and yeah. But CDC tell you right out, 72% of all cases are being transmitted through stay-at-home orders, households, congested living.
Yeah, North Carolina had an interesting statistic that I'd kind of like to dive into a little bit. I haven't started yet, but 6 million tested of the 10 million population is what they're saying. They're saying 6 million tests have been done
Right.
and that we have a population of 10 million. I was like, but does that mean that 6 million people have been tested? Or
Exactly.
is it 6 million tests that have been administered to, say, 4 million people?
Multiple. Right. Yeah. Multiple people have taken the test over. Yeah. 6.8 million here, and we know that there's 8.8 in this state.
Yeah, so it was just
They're
an
all
interesting when I heard the question, when I heard the math, I was like, I want to know how the math arrived more so than the final number because now this is definitely one of them situations where I don't care about final tallies. Like, I know did individual wise like how many of those people have been tested versus how many people have been tested multiple times.
Look, the numbers that they feed us. I've said this all along. They're not 100% correct.
Well, they're correct in a certain context. They are 100% correct in a certain
Right.
context, but you have to.
Exactly.
This is definitely with these numbers. You need to know how these numbers arrived. That is the more important
Yes.
numbers of the process.
New Jersey always touts the hospitals, the hospitals, the hospitals.
Yeah,
There's three
what we're doing it
six-
here in North Carolina as well. That the hospitals are being over.
There's 3,660 people in New Jersey hospitals right now. Out of those, 3,660. I guess we're supposed to believe that's all for COVID. Don't know. But out of those 3,660, 2,748 are in the hospital for medical surgery. So how is that even corona related? Did you go for surgery when you get the corona? Did you need a I don't know.
Actually,
Any years
isn't that
since
the
that one?
last thing that they try to get you to do during Corona? Is they're like, can we delay this till a little later, till we can get you
You
an
know.
absolutely clean environment?
Behind the apartment.
3,600 people in the hospital here, 456 on ventilators. Is that due to COVID or is that due to old age, dying, can't breathe? 727 in intensive care. For what?
Well,
Why?
we know two things based on what the numbers we've been seeing. Some of it is conspiracy speculation that they're being inflated for financial gains by some of the hospitals and some of
Yeah,
the
I-
medical facilities that we're seeing some inflation where they're tagging people with things that aren't the right things. And then in some areas, I mean, just numbers are numbers. Like there are people there because there is a lot of it. Their numbers are high at this time of the year anyway because of guys going out to cut down Christmas trees and
Yep.
shit like that. Like there's silly shit that because certain time of year there you do see an uptick. Cold and flu, which we would normally be going through also, which does hospitalize and kill a bunch of people, the flu particularly. So right, there's not a transparency and honesty completely with the numbers as well that we're getting when you look at okay, so the hospitals are full of people. Yes, but
Right.
are they full of people who are COVID related or are they just full of people? Is it a normal step is it why we see blood drives at certain times of year? Our banks are getting a little low. We're having a fucking surge and people
Sure,
are fucking
yeah.
needing it right now. So it's one of those stats that there's rolling stats that go along with all of these, just like a farmer's almanac,
Right.
where it's traditionally this is what we've seen, and this is the curve that we're on. So we're probably expecting to see something kind of like this because they're rolling decades of mathematics into trying to give you the best formula because they're using the rolling scale of time also.
Right. You know, I think some of the mistakes that have been made most recently is everybody's got the contact tracing app on their phone. It's on every fucking phone, at least in the United States. Could be the world.
Oh, yeah.
But they gave you the option to opt out of it. Why? Why? Can you opt out of the text messages that come from the government? Can you opt out of Amber Alerts? No.
I think a lot of it would boil down to the amount of people. So yes, okay, say contact tracing is mandatory. And for argument's sake, using the 3 people that are here, we all are very close, we live near each other,
Right.
using your idea of the inner circle.
Right.
So one of the 3 of us happens to become positive.
Uh-huh.
And we all had been together at some point.
Exposed.
What is the likelihood of you quarantining for 2 weeks if one of us became positive?
I do my 3 to 5 days, 5 to 7 days, and if I feel good, I'm done.
But the rule of thumb is 14 days.
No, it's 7 to 10 now. It's been shortened. CDC.
Okay, 7 to 10 days.
I would do my 5
Okay,
to
so you do 3 to 5 days and say, okay, now it's a governmental thing and it's a governmental mandate and so on and so forth of 7 to 10 days. But you decide you're only doing 3.
I know 5 to 7, but I honestly have no problem about doing the quarantine if that's the case. If I'm exposed, then I should quarantine. Makes sense. I don't want to fuck up my inner circle anymore.
Well, I don't know. See, I take way too much consideration into the asymptomatic spread of, like, I haven't taken a corona test.
Ditto.
Like, at all.
I have twice.
I have not.
Okay, not at all. Haven't.
All right.
Not one.
took it to
And
insurance?
I've got somebody who works with coronavirus on a daily basis, and I work inside a facility that is potentially a spread of it as well.
High risk.
Yeah, definitely high risk environment, but I haven't taken one test. And
I feel like Joe Biden.
I mean, I got a cold during this time period. It was something I went in and out of in one day.
Right.
You know, 24-hour bug. Essentially, though, that I could be one of those people who was like, that's how I kicked COVID. Boom.
Yep.
And the vaccine, me and my buddy at work that talk about all these kind of things, like we talk about on the show, you know, it just whatever the fuck, just to have the conversation. But we talked about the fact of, you know, would we take a vaccine just to take the vaccine? I mean, potentially I've been exposed and am possibly asymptomatic, or I've had it and kicked it and have a certain amount of antibodies. Like, in some way, shape, or form, am I already inoculated through the course of time that's already happened? Do I need to take this vaccine based on what they're telling, or should I get them to test me? And then, if I have antibodies, say fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I've already been cleared, like, that's the thing. Many people are just going to go and they're going to get it. Like, that's going to be their thing. They're going to go and they're going to get the vaccine.
Yes.
So this would be a great conversation, and it's a shame she's not here tonight, but to have with Jessica.
Oh, yeah.
Because she is such a germaphobe and so deathly afraid of this.
Well, she's got to be pissed that she's got to be like last in line for the COVID vaccine.
Well, no.
She's already said where she is on the list. I don't remember where she said she was, but no sooner did they say there was a list.
Yeah.
She went and looked to see what her place was and when she would be available to get a vaccine.
Yeah. I'm right above the 18-year-olds or 16-year-olds because we're not sure, but we should give it to 16 and under. So that's where I fall. 6.8
I
million.
I haven't looked, and I have no interest in getting the vaccine until either A, I'm told to,
Me neither.
or B,
Suck my dick. Tell me.
B, I see some serious efficacy of what these vaccines are doing. Because I get all the scientific reports because of where I work.
Yep.
So I'm seeing a lot of information about
Right.
all of these vaccines that
Yeah.
I don't really think the efficacy is all there. I think the efficacy is there enough to put it out there, but I'm not quite sure the efficacy is where it should be to inoculate an entire nation,
Right.
No, I
to
do
beat
believe
the
no,
pandemic.
I do believe in the NMAs. Is that what it is? RNMA? I mean, because that is teaching your body that, hey, if you come across this protein attached to this, that's some bad shit. Attack it.
Yeah, but
I just don't-
shouldn't before they even put the test on somebody, shouldn't they test them? Like before they put the vaccine on somebody, shouldn't they test that person to make sure? I
They
mean,
don't do
we
that
know
anymore.
know that some of these people, like the medical field people, they get tested regularly, right? We know
Sure.
that that's probably a thing.
Right.
So we're not worried about that part of it. But like these nursing home people,
Testing for what? What do you mean testing? What do you mean testing? Test them to see if they have it before they get the vaccine?
have it, had it, test them, do the antibody test. I mean, something like
Okay.
Well, the
like
problem-
a
the problem
test
is
that hits the prerequisite for what the vaccine is supposed to do to see
Right.
if you even need it. I mean, doesn't it become
the problem.
a point of need?
Well, I mean, hold on,
the
man, hold
problem
on.
is
Oh, God.
a-
Go ahead.
antibodies don't matter. Antibodies are out of your system within 60 to 90 days. They don't last.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what is it? What is this vaccine going to do?
Gives you the immunity, starts to build your immune system to recognize.
There is the long term that nobody knows. Is this going to be another flu vaccine where every year you're going to go to your doctor and you're going to get stuck twice on one day, once for influenza, once for COVID, and then
CDC
28
or-
days later you're going to need to go back and get stuck again for your second round of the COVID vaccine.
CDC already said COVID's here to stay, and we'll be dealing with it every year, year over year, just like influenza. To your point of testing to see, I mean, okay, I understand that, but devil's advocate on the other side, you have a child, and the second day it's fucking breathing air, they stick it with, needs a vaccine. Got to have mumps and rubella, and in 6 weeks come back, we'll give them chickenpox, and then 6 months old they get this, and 1 year they get this, and then 18 months they get this, and in this, and in this, and oh wait, we need another shot of this because you need a booster of that. I mean, you never tested for any of that. You're just
Right,
stuck with
they're
it.
never tested with it, but they've also that session is to pre-inoculate before exposure and to
Right.
eliminate exposure inside the community. This is already
Right.
something that is in the community and that I
Sure.
could potentially have been spread to. I'm not a child.
No,
I'm not talking
I get
about
that.
I'm not talking about a child. I'm not
No,
talking
I'm
about
just-
how a child is inoculated because a child is inoculated preemptively.
Right. That's what they want to do with this is preemptive.
Well, you
Get
can't.
everybody in the
You
front
can't.
door.
Too late. Everybody's
Plus,
too late. If everybody's already having corona and it's going through the society the way it's going, and when we go out and we start visiting people, it's going to continue to go the way it is. I need to know before I take a vaccine whether or not I am or am not already in line of protected.
Right.
I don't. What's the point in taking a vaccine that I don't necessarily need to take? I mean, there are boosters to other vaccines that I'm pretty sure that most of us probably haven't gotten over time. How
I think I'm pretty sure I've been
I don't
inoculated
get
with everything
shots.
outside of.
do y'all go get your flu
the-
shot every year?
I would never get a flu shot.
Okay, well that's kind of the same point I have about this. Is like I don't go get a flu shot every year.
Right. Right. You get that to avoid getting the flu, allegedly. Or at least last year's flu.
Like I
and the
just
year
don't. I haven't
Wow.
in I'll say
Well,
30
not-
years.
I can't agree with you about it not being preemptive. I mean, we've had 16 million cases in this country. That means there's still 280 something people who haven't come, 280 something million people who haven't come down with it. So yeah, I guess it is kind of preemptive. Let's get everybody stuck with this shit. Oh, you had the Rona? You're at the end of the line. I mean, we don't even know that. I'm sure that's probably the case. I mean, think about it. Oh, you already had Corona? What the fuck do you? I'm not wasting this on you. You can go to the end of the line.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you test? Like,
Yeah, well,
it would be part of the vaccination process. Test and
Sure.
vaccinate. Test and vaccinate.
Right.
Test and vaccinate.
I
Quick
got
test, vaccinate. Like, however the case may be, in order to find out the information on whether or not you're blowing a shot into irrelevancy.
Right. I get it. I get it. You're not wrong at all.
I'm just well. That's just my question. That's why. That's why I'd go hand over. I'd go hand over. No problem. Yeah, I'd go get the vaccine, but I want to know whether there's any freaking point. Like, considering what I've been through, a year of this stuff almost. You know,
We'll be clean for a year, but we'll
about
still
to
be a lot
celebrate my
fucked up.
COVID anniversary. And
St. Patrick's Day, right?
Yep.
well, no, remember, within our group, we have some reason to believe that it may have been in October or November at some point. So,
Two other failures, I think. I mean, of course, comment and correct me if I'm wrong, but physical contact tracing. Somebody gets the Rona and they say to the contact person, oh, well, I was, around my whole family. Okay, well, we need a name and addresses of all those people. Get this over to the contact tracer, get on the phone, call these people up. Your phone rings, unknown number.
right?
Voicemail. Oh,
My people don't even get voicemail anymore. You
I
show
don't
up on my
recognize-
shit, you
Right.
immediately get dismissed.
Right, exactly. But that was my point. Look, here's an incoming number. I don't know who this is. No. Like, shouldn't
It should say CDC.
shouldn't they have set up a soft phone? I mean, you had to be hired to be a contact tracer. So shouldn't you have been set up with a soft phone that said something like North Carolina Health Department, New York Health Department, CDC, whatever the case may be?
Yeah.
Some sort of soft phone
But
should have
do you really think that?
You'd answer that in
is-
the middle of a pandemic.
I
you'd
don't
answer-
know, man. I don't.
I
know.
think if it was
There's
the
enough-
only directive, I think if it was the only directive that was issued, that the public knowledge was that you were going to receive this call through these organizations, that they could do something like that, and it would be more likely for it to be credible. There would be a level of transparency there that instead of the unknown number to the unknown person who got the job to call you.
New Jersey's contact tracing program is 74% failure. 74% of all phone calls go unanswered. No return call, unanswered, never picked up, did not answer, butt dialed, whatever. Did not answer. That's a failure.
Right.
And I think it has to do with the fact that, unknown number.
Well, yeah, definitely
Or now you've got apps on your phone. This could be spam.
right, which, like I said, if more transparency were in place to the point of it at least going, hey, this is a call based on health concern, CDC, Department of North Carolina, medical department, whatever the hell they needed to do to
Possibly expose
verify
the
these calls out. And like Webb said, soft phone, that basically anybody who called the center routed through to go, this is a call based on this.
I think another big failure, and I don't know if this is countrywide or just my state, but I waited to say this till I had visited enough establishments, which my marker was 20 different places that I've eaten or drank in. During this pandemic, all these places are supposed to have a sign-in sheet, a book, contact tracing book, COVID list. You walk in, you sign it.
Yeah, we understand all of that. You're really drawing it out. Get to the point.
One. I've been to 1 out of 20 that handed me a book and said, "You need to sign this before I can seat you."
Oh, wow.
One.
That's crazy.
1 out of 20. Yeah.
Yeah, see, Greensboro has actually put a lot of penalties in place for non-compliance. There's a lot of action that the city can take
Right.
individually on the businesses that is keeping most of ours pretty honest.
Okay.
So I don't know if we've got mandated sign-in sheets with the contractors and stuff like that. You know, me and Q aren't the ones that are going and hitting the bars and going to the restaurants and stuff like that. We're not.
Yeah.
That's not us.
I get that.
But all, on the other end of it, all of our food delivery people and everything else, like you see from that end, that every place that we have ever ordered from has a touchless masked system in place so that the most safety that can be taken is taken.
Now, I know, Ren, you're going to say, well, I'll use my phone. But did you ever hang around long enough in a deli, supermarket, convenience store to see how many times they actually wipe down or clean off the fucking debit machine that's covered in, I don't know, cellophane saran wrap?
I don't know.
For your protection?
I lick dirt.
Yep.
Right? I lick doorknobs and doorbells.
Yep.
I've never seen it wiped down anywhere. Now, today I went to go drop my car off, which I couldn't. I had to do it in the morning, joy. And, the woman she had the bucket that you put your keys in. And she was spraying that shit down and wiping it out. Every fucking person who
And she
came
probably
up.
sprayed your keys too.
No, she didn't take
Before
my
she touched them.
She didn't take my keys, but they do wipe them down. I watched her. There are places where they do the right thing, and then there's other places where it just seems like they don't give a fuck.
Uh-huh. So how did everybody enjoy masked up Friendsgiving-smas?
We had a good time here. Nobody wore masks.
Yeah, I know. I saw the
Nobody wore
pictures.
masks. Yeah, nobody wore masks.
Well, I just you arguing about like somebody's responsibility.
My circle's good. I told you,
it's
my
just funny.
circle's good. My circle's clean.
Yeah, of course. Because your circle doesn't have any interactions with all of these other idiots out there in the world at all. Just like you don't.
Not really. Not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
Not. I
yeah,
mean,
none. None of the
not
20
really.
spots are a problem in your circle.
Well, no. Most are working from home. A few
I'm
are
talking
not
about
even-
you particularly, asshole.
I'm good.
The
I
guy
got
who's been
COVID.
to 20 places who he admits are
Yeah.
not sanitary nor keeping track of their locations.
Oh no, not at all.
Okay, you're good.
I'm good.
You're the fucking infection.
I'm not the infection. I am not part of
No,
the
no, no.
problem. I'm part
See,
of the solution.
Thump. It's Tuesday. This just occurred Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll revisit next
Thursday?
Tuesday when it'll be about midway point, the inoculation period.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
So
All right.
this way, if he is COVID positive, he
He's
won't
been
be able to see
inoculated.
his family on Christmas.
He's trying.
That's true,
He's
I
trying to get. He's trying to get out of like giving them any of the lasagna.
Oh shit! I gotta make the lasagna. I
Yep.
forgot about that. Fuck. Forgot about that.
I
Thanks for the
I
reminder.
don't know how you'd forget about that. Look, actually, in honor, I'm making some this week as well.
Yeah, right. All right. Hey, here's some good news for you, Thump. One of our favorite people has just been, well, not favorite people, but someone we like to say his name was just asked to be the transportation secretary in our new installed government. Pete Buttigieg
Is now the transportation director?
will be the transportation secretary, I guess, if he takes the position, and the House and Senate say yay. But yeah, so we get to hear and speak of more Pete Buttigieg.
No, probably not. Not as the transportation secretary.
I don't know. You got to remember, Biden is making that big push for big infrastructure, and that would be Buttigieg's fucking job. That's his department. So I'd be curious. Good for him. I like that guy. I think we all liked him. Not that we would vote for him or anybody I know voted for him. Well, you couldn't because he stepped down and threw the votes to Biden. But that guy might be good as a transportation secretary. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Your favorite, Nancy Pelosi, today came out and said everybody on the House floor needs to wear a mask now or you won't be recognized to speak. Anybody want to laugh at that 9 months later?
I mean, I think it's funny 9 months later, but I also, it's like, all right, valid point. Just like I told you about getting together with 11 people. And the reason you said 11 people, I'm sure has something to do with the fact of a gathering of 10 or more is why you wanted to have 11 people.
Yes. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then one left. I don't think we had more than 11 here at any one given time, and mostly it was 10. But anyway.
Right. Right.
But yeah, we were over the legal limit slightly.
Well, yeah. Which is a web push of things like, look, I'll just do a little bit more. I'm telling you, bud. Like hands down, hands down. Nobody's circle is clean. If anybody's circle is going out into the world.
Right. No, this is very true. I mean, I can't say my circle is clean.
Yeah. Your circle is not good.
I know
you could just have a circle of asymptomatic people.
True.
Like that's literally like.
I mean, I would say your circle is more suspect than anything, considering you had people who traveled, regardless of how. And I know these people, and I know who they are, and I know for sure they did everything within their humanly power.
Absolutely.
Just like Lola and I did when we went to Florida, we did everything in our humanly power, and we came back clean.
Right.
Yeah.
But you got on an airplane and breathed in recirculated air.
Yeah, they came back clean too. Tested negative before, tested negative after.
That's good.
Yeah.
And they just got back when?
But see, that is the criteria.
So they're gonna probably need to retest again next Sunday.
That's the criteria. Yeah, that's the criteria of travel though. Now is testing to see when or where you get it or don't.
Airlines are going to give you the rapid test right before you get on a fucking plane. Now they want to do they want to at least.
Well, see, that's my understanding about how these other countries
travel now.
There's no lines. Only 500,000 people traveled on Thanksgiving. There couldn't have been a line. I mean, I get it.
No. I'm saying when the world gets back to normal, and if they're going to be giving you rapid tests, now just think about going to NOLA at 5 o'clock at night or 1 o'clock in the afternoon when you were at Newark Airport and you waited in line for 10, 15 minutes to get through security.
All I'm saying is y'all's best bet.
Add another half hour to rapid test everything.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Your best bet is to hop on the train the day before or 2 days before y'all want to get there. Meet me in North Carolina as the train comes down. I'll hop on the train there. We'll spend another day partying on the way to get to New Orleans.
Bro, I'll just drive the 8 hours down, park my Jeep in your driveway.
That's a little more than 8, but yeah.
I could make it to this place at 8.
Just hop on the train. We'll get a car.
Yeah.
A whole car.
Yeah, well, we're gonna want a sleeping car, and so I figure there's enough of us that we could probably just get a whole sleeping car.
What does it take? Fucking 24 hours to get to New Orleans?
I think from up there, for me, it's like 19.
19. That makes no sense.
Yeah, so y'all would be on like the day before, and then y'all would pick me up at like 3 a.m, and then we would go at 3 a.m. We would kick it on down until we got to New Orleans. After that, we'd all I'd get on, y'all'd be asleep. We'd wake up, go have breakfast.
Yeah,
we'd meet up in the dining car.
I was just gonna say, if I'm pulling into your place at 3 and I'm on a train, I'll see you in the fucking breakfast car.
Yeah. Y'all all be asleep. We'll go to the dining car in the morning for breakfast. We'll all meet up for a cup of coffee, and then we'll spend that day on the train talking about what we're gonna do when we get there.
Can we stand in between cars and smoke a spliff?
I'm pretty
Smoking a pancake.
I'm pretty sure you could figure something out.
Smoking a pancake. Bong and a blitz. It's possibilities.
Well, I'm just
Definitely.
saying, if travel becomes the issue and you're worried about those damn airports, just hop on the train.
Yeah.
It'll be just hop on the train, because at least when
Yeah.
you go to the train station, they'll probably test you coming into the train station, so you don't really have to worry about the lines coming anywhere. They'll be like, "Hey, you're just getting here. Let's get your COVID test. All right, you're good."
I look at it this way. I got to get into the airport, go through security, show them my ticket, get swabbed. Okay, you got to wait 30 minutes to find out whether you're COVID clean. I'm going straight to the bar. So being at the airport an extra hour earlier, no big deal, because there's a bar. And the bar in the airport don't close because it's all touchless. You sit at a table with a little computer and order your shit, swipe your card, and then someone comes and puts it on the edge of the table and walks away.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's great. It's a wonderful
Sucks
thing.
when you want to ask a question and you're like, can I get no? No, you can't talk to me. I gotta press buttons. And then I remember doing this. I pressed buttons and I was like, oh, just wait for someone to come over. No one ever came over. Order canceled. You didn't swipe your card. So you can't even like speak to someone. It's like, oh, I want to get that turkey sandwich, but with no mayo. No. No, can't do that.
No, you're just getting a turkey sandwich, bud.
Yeah, prepackaged turkey sandwich and a beer. Here you go. What kind of beer you want? There's your 3 choices. Take that one. Great. Swipe your card. You can't even open a tab.
It's like at work, all our vending machines.
Mm.
You gotta swipe your card, and then you can get like reoccurring number of snacks until you're done right there. But you gotta cancel out. So you gotta be careful that somebody's not waiting in line right behind you and you forgot to hit cancel, because then they get their snack on your card. It's like, you
That's
son of a bitch. It's like, well, you should have got your 2 snacks.
I don't know, Ren. Do you think you can hang up any more ornaments around you in that room of yours? Now?
Yeah, actually, right behind his head, there is
Yeah.
a space.
I got Amazon coming tomorrow, and I found a great deal on Wayfair that I'm hoping are going to be here by next Tuesday.
For
Did
more
you order them back in February?
No, Wayfair? Wayfair is cool. It's Wish. I didn't order from Wish because I didn't think it'd be here before next Christmas, so I just let it ride.
No, that's right.
Wish has gotten better, by the way. I've gotten some shit in like 4 days now.
Well, if you're paying attention to what you're ordering, you can order shit that is already in America.
Yeah, and you can have it dropped off in a box and go pick it up, just like Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. This I know to be true. Not that I order much off of Wish. Stupid knick-knack bullshits. Worst is when you're buying shit off of Facebook. That takes like 4 months to get. I'm still waiting for things that never showed up.
I'm still waiting for something I ordered for Christmas, October 26th.
Nice. Nice. I love it. I love when things take forever. Like, why? You're going to fucking take 6 months to deliver a blanket? I mean, alcohol gets here faster from overseas, and that gets hung up in customs for fucking weeks.
Speaking of alcohol, if you guys are interested, I'll share my whatever the link you want to call it, referral link for Beer Drop. It worked out great. And
Oh,
if
yeah?
you guys are interested in it, you get $10 off. I get $10. Obviously, I get something if you use it.
Right.
But 70. I mean, if you guys want to go for your highest level, I mean, I did the lowest level, and I had a saison that was out of this world, a rye saison.
Yeah, you said
It
you were
was
getting a rye.
Dynamite. It was dynamite, and you know me, I hate rye beer.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
was fantastic. I have not tried any of the other 4 that I got, because I got 5 different beers, 2 beers apiece.
Right.
But if you're interested, I'll share my.
Yeah, just put that into Slack in the us group and pin it. Because I will, I you know me, I'll fucking, I'm about ready to order Torps.
They're still in business?
I don't even know if that place is, but I told you I found other places. I can order direct from the breweries overseas, so I'm just doing that. That's how I got to Le Chouffe. I pretty much got that straight from the brewery.
Hopsy, that's who it was called, right?
Yes, Hopsy.beer. If I'm not mistaken.
What are y'all looking up?
I don't even know if they're still in business. Hopsy.
Oh, I was just telling somebody about that the other day. I was
I
like,
think
yeah, I was like my buddy in this beer group because I was talking about a bourbon group that I was considering joining.
Oh yeah, okay. I just saw that floating around too. But that was a holiday. Let's swap shit. May
There
3rd
you go.
was the
There's the
last.
referral. I give you guys $10. I get $10.
Like I said, I'll give it a shot. The last time Hopsy posted anything on their fucking webpage, on their Facebook page, was May 3rd, and they're gone. This site cannot be reached.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, I would consider that upstart brew projects would be difficult to maintain through a pandemic of sorts.
Why? It's deliver at home. Their
Yeah.
biggest problem is they try to circumvent all the laws and getting their shit delivered to states that it shouldn't have been delivered to.
Well, you know.
They should have never been allowed to deliver to New Jersey because New Jersey's laws were pretty clear cut at that point.
Yeah.
It wasn't until all the breweries in this state got together and were like, "Look, you need to allow home delivery," that they wrote a law that pretty much allowed beer to be delivered out of state. You still can't order wine here out of state. You can order in-state wine to be delivered.
Yep.
You can't order from a winery in Nebraska and have it delivered to you. It's illegal.
Yep. There's many places where you can get torps, so.
Well, in that case, you need to make sure your order makes $5 of drop ship relevant.
Well, Hopsy for the longest time was no charge shipping if you ordered so much.
Yeah, but that ain't the case
If
with
you
this.
ordered 4 torps.
Beer
that's-
drop is $5 flat shipping on your order, no matter how big.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad, but you also need to validate $5 in shipping.
Well, if you look at their... I guess I need to look at my account.
Liquid's heavy.
Believe it or not, you know what comes through my facility a lot?
What?
The New Belgian delivery. The gray foam-lined, waterproof explosion box that they send beer to people. They like it can't be too many beers inside these crates, but they on them are like handled with care. Inside is alcohol. This is New Belgian company. Like these cases of like these little fucking military grade bullet cases of fucking beer being shipped through the facility. See them all the time.
Yo.
Yeah, let's see if I can get an image of this.
I tell you, some of these prices on these
So
beers
my
expensive, man.
yeah, my beer drop, I'm doing the $39.99 a month. So I have no say in what I get. I get 10 12-ounce cans. They personalized recommendations based upon what I chose at $4 a beer. Plus $5 shipping plus tax. So it works out to be like $48. If you do your top tier at $64.99, you have all the say in the world.
Right.
You're paying $6.50 a beer, but you're getting pounders. You're getting bombers.
16 ounce, yeah.
And you get to pick and choose what you want. Like if I don't like a beer they're sending me, I have no say. I can't change that at the level I'm at.
Your
I
beers
would
are
need to
expensive.
go up. I would need to go up to the next. That's if you're buying them a la carte. They want you to get into one of the plans. Like for me, $39.99 for 10 beers is not bad.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, think about it. I mean, we go to the store and we buy a 4-pack of Bombers, which is a 6-pack,
$69.
and can spend upwards, and for some, but you go to Jay's. I went to Jay's this weekend and bought a 4-pack of, it's the next beer I'll have. It's Equilibrium Brewing.
Okay.
$20.99. And that was the cheapest one. The most expensive one for a 4-pack was $27.99.
Well, these are fucking $15 for two 16-ounce cans.
Because they want you to get into a plan. They don't want you to buy a la carte. You know, if you
Yeah,
wanna buy
this
a la
is
carte,
this is
if
Loot
you
Crate
wanna
for
buy
beer.
a la carte, they want you to go, oh, okay, you want to buy a la carte? Well, you're going to pay for a la carte.
Yeah, you'll pay for your premium services, asshole. We were
You
trying
know,
to
you
spread
wanna
some
get
deal.
You want to get into our $65 plan at $6.50 a beer.
You want to spread
Well,
some
get
deal?
into your-
Here's some deal. You want to buy
Yeah,
a la
it's
carte?
like Loot Crate. It's beer Loot Crate.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You said it, though, not me.
I like it. It works.
All right, I'm gonna go leak.
So-
Get into this game.
Yeah, so if I pick 5 styles of beer, it's $54. That's what I can do. My box, 5 picks. $54. I don't even-
$64.99? No, for your first one because you're gonna get $10 off because of me. You're using my referral code.
No, I'm not. I went to the website and said, let me join to see what they offered.
All right, into vid broadcast channel.
Yeah, let me go use the
That-
version, and then we'll.
That is apparently what's in the crate, but that I can't get an image of the crate.
It's like a 6-pack. Oh
Uh,
no, they're Bombers.
It was like there's 2 bottles. But yeah, like those are what come through. They've got New Belgium Brewing on the front, and then on the deck of them they say contains alcohol, New Belgium Brewing Company. Like it's got these placards on the outside of the box. The box is that color, and like I've never seen inside of one, and that's what that is. But yeah, those come through. I guarantee I see maybe 6 of those a week.
New Belgian Bellatine. Beltane. What the hell is that? Ancient Greek. Yeah, I'm over 21. Give me 100. Bellatane. $109 a bottle.
Well, that explains why it comes in this fucking crate.
Yeah, it's out of stock. Yeah. Please log in and select.
I want to know what the other one is that's over there too, because it's something different. Like Bellatine's
Yeah.
the one you see, and then the other one you can't see is something different.
I can't see it, but yeah, I'm over 21.
But yeah, so those boxes is what I see on a regular basis, though. Like come through the facility. Here in the past like 3 weeks, I've seen quite a few of those come through the facility.
I wonder if that has anything to do with the Sellers Club or the Blenders Pack members only shop. I'm assuming that's has something to do with the members only shop. From the Seller Club. Yeah, that's got to be. I'm gonna have to find out about this and find out what's going on there.
So you
Find out
heard?
if you're eligible.
I
Just try
was going to
and
say
sign
you
up.
heard all of that, right? $109 a
heard
bottle
everything.
for the Bellatine.
Seller
That's
Club.
the
what
great
can
thing
you
about
do?
these AirPods. I can go anywhere in my apartment and hear everything that's going on in the show and not be out of the loop. I just can't talk.
New beer every
So,
month. Merch.
What do you think of
deals.
that crate, though? That thing looks fucking serious, right? To hold those 2 fucking beers.
Oh yeah.
And then, of course, because
Well,
it's
think about what's in there.
$109.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
because it's
$109
$109.
a beer-
Just yeah, one One beer is $109.
Okay, the Blenders pack. Every month you'll receive a 750 milliliter small batch release from our wood cellar, led by our sour beer blender by craft beer trailblazer Lauren Limbach.
Well, that explains why I see him on the
$17
regularity then.
Less than $17 a month with a 12-month subscription. So if I join now, it's $199 to join.
That gets you
Pickup only.
24 beers.
That's pickup only. That is pickup only. Asherville subscription pickup, Fort Collins pickup. I don't know what the fuck they're shipping, but these are all, like I said, 75,
Gotta
750.
remember, we live in Jersey, bro. They may not ship here.
They don't even show you any shipping options. So here, direct ship. The Belgian, oh, there's the Belgian exquisite extraction and something break is another one. I have to log in. I don't have a. Can I register? Register as a new user. Go ahead with your game there, Ren.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, gentlemen. Yeah, let's do a game here.
Do I have your music? I don't think I do.
You got
That's
something holiday? It is 8-bit.
Ooh, he does have something holiday if he started fucking working on it yet.
It's not on. It's not.
Asshole.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know. That's all.
I mean,
Yeah. No.
pull
go
up the
ahead,
Spotify or the YouTube.
It's another episode of Escape 8-Bit Hell, except this edition, and for the next few editions, we're going to do something holiday related.
Oh.
Today, one of you lucky contestants has to escape Santa's workshop.
Oh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So what I need you both to do is go to our channel,
Yep.
roll a d6.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's somewhere over here. Whoops, I closed it.
Highest wins. Highest is the competitor.
I asked the
So-
question.
Yeah.
Yes, you can roll a 1d6.
But can I?
Whoops.
But can I?
All right, Webby, you are the contestant this week. All right, here we go. Here's the deal. I am going to give you a scenario just to refresh everyone because it's been a hot minute since we played it.
Right.
You're going to go through a scenario. The only thing you have is one mundane item that you can choose and a bag of holding. Inside this bag of holding is 6 items. Well, actually 12 items. 6 good, 6 bad. Every time you go into the bag of holding, you are going to roll a d6. 1 through 3, you get the bad item.
Okay.
4 through 6, you get the good item.
All right. And I have
The
to
name of the game is to beat the scenario, which I'm about to read to you. And if you beat the scenario, you will be the first winner ever to get out of 8-Bit Hell. Because we both know, we all know that Jessica crashed and burned last time when she played. So here you go.
And you have 15 minutes, friend.
Well, technically you have 10. The clock is 10, and you have 3 lives. Just remember
Can
that.
you drop that guy into Slack for me?
All right,
I
Rob,
did. It's in the broadcast channel.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead, Ren.
All right, here you go. Here's your scenario. Web Boy.
Yeah.
You found out Santa has added your name to the naughty list.
Okay.
You need to get your hands on that list before it's too late. You've made your way to the North Pole and snuck into Santa's workshop while the elves are on their daily cookies and milk break.
All right. So I'm in the North Pole.
Can you make it through Santa's workshop to find the list and change your name before your Christmas is ruined? You need to find the list, change your name, and get out. in
Okay,
10
so-
minutes.
Okay.
Your clock starts now.
So where am I currently standing?
You are in Santa's workshop. You made it through the threshold. We'll say you snuck through a AC vent.
Okay, so I'm inside.
You're in the toy factory
Okay.
segment of Santa's workshop.
Okay, and what do I have on my person?
One mundane item. I'll let you pick it. Fork, spoon, knife,
Lockpick.
a rope, a rock.
No, I got a lock.
You got a lockpick.
Yeah, I got a lock.
One singular lockpick.
Oh, a lockpick.
Or
Whatever.
a little lockpick set.
Yeah, my little. Yeah, I'm good
Right.
because if I'm gonna break in,
Okay.
I got
All
a lock.
right. So you're in Santa's toy workshop. What do? Do you tell me what?
I go
ask
to
me questions.
I go to the first door I can see, and put my ear to
All
it.
right. So you get out of the AC vent. You see 3 doors in front of you. One to the left, one in the middle, and one to the far right.
Right, so-
All the way across the workshop.
Right, so we're gonna go left first.
You're gonna go left.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to that door. I'm gonna put my ear up against it.
All right. You're making your way over to that door. Are you just walking through? Are you being
Yeah,
sneaky?
oh, you want me
What
to
are
do
you
that?
doing?
Well, of course, I'm tiptoeing through, making sure I don't see anybody as I go to approach this door, so I can listen to see if I hear anything behind the door.
All right,
before
you get
something-
halfway through the room, you see at a table just to the left side of the door that you're going to,
Right.
6 elves sitting there eating their milk and cookies.
Oh, now I wish I had a blow dart.
Remember, you have a bag of holding of 6
Yeah,
items.
I know. I got to roll. I got 6 items I can roll. All right. Well, I'm gonna. Is it? You said the right door was all the way on the other side. So what if I sneak my way back over there? Since I probably should have been the door I went to first because it's so far away from everything else.
All right, you're making your way over. You see a group of elves. You could probably sneak by if you get low and sneak by the table, but you got to be quiet, and you're gonna have to You're really gonna need to sneak your way over towards that right side door.
That boy's not a good sneaker.
Roll a d6 for me.
Yeah, I already did that. There's your 3.
Mm.
That's not a good.
You're an okay sneaker. But that's all.
Yeah.
You're an okay sneaker, but not a great sneaker.
Made enough noise.
You bumped the chair by one of the workbenches,
Of course I did.
and 2 of the elves that are eating their milk and cookies like snap their heads and look up. But you're
But I
quick enough that you duck
Get to-
down and they
Yeah.
don't see you.
shouldn't I have jumped up and they wouldn't see me since they're Elvis and
No, that's not the way that works.
All right. Yeah. So what am I like hiding behind a couch now? Can I crawl over to this door while
You're hiding behind a work table. You're making your way over. You get to the door. It's
Okay.
locked.
It's locked? Can I put my ear up against it? Do I hear anything behind it?
You hear the whirring of machinery.
Oh no, I gotta go into this room. What are the elves doing?
They're eating their milk and cookies. So far, so good.
I'm making sure. Making sure. Is there a window anywhere around anywhere like maybe I can climb through?
There's windows on your
go
right hand side, which is where you dropped in down from the air conditioning grate.
I don't want to go back out, but I'm not ready to pick this lock yet.
There's a
Check-
giant window over by the middle door that looks like it went into some kind of library area.
I want to know what's behind this door, though. Library. That's not good. I want his office. That's where the list is. All right, I'm going to give it an attempt to pick this lock
Roll a
Against-
d6.
against my better judgment.
Mm.
So far,
It
better.
takes you like a minute or two. You bent one of your lock picks. You had to pull it out. You had to re-straighten it. You put it back in. You finally open it. You open the door. It's the machine room.
what do I see in this machine room? It's where the toys are being made. Can I make a toy? Can I make a web boy?
No, it's like the machine room of the machine that runs the conveyor belts and
Gotcha.
the HVAC and all of that.
Gotcha.
And you come
Anyway.
through the door and you look in the door and there are 4 elves that you alarm and they
Oh, that's
freak
it.
out and scream.
Well, now I'm fucked because I can't run back out because the other elves are there. And you said there were like 6 at a table or 4.
Well,
Nice.
6 on one end of the room and 4 in the middle of the room.
I don't have much
10 total.
time. I don't know. Maybe I should go back out and hide where I was hiding
Bag-
before. That's
Bag, 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 bag.
Yeah, right. Shit.
Get the bag.
Yeah, why don't we just beat up on the elves and knock them out? Can we do that quietly?
How many are in the room? I just told you.
You said 4, but they're elves. They probably take 2 at a time, smack them in the head, knock them out. I rolled a 4. That doesn't help. Can I go into my bag of tricks?
Yes, you can go into your bag of holding. Roll a d6.
Oh, roll that shit.
Oh!
The 2. Oh God!
What
do I got,
did
a
he
poop
get?
Stick? Poop stick?
All right. You rolled a 2.
He gets
If you
Mr.
had-
Hanky.
If you had rolled for the good item, which you did not, you would have gotten the elf's magical hammer of building.
Oh, see.
Oh.
Then I could've-
Instead, you got the bad item,
yeah.
the
Okay.
socks that smell like Santa's ball stank, and
Oh.
your movement is slowed by 2 times.
Okay, well, fine. 2 times. I can still grab 2 of the elves and put one of the socks over each of their heads and knock them out.
Roll.
I mean-
roll a d6.
I mean, these are elves. Can we stuff them in the socks?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Because we
Just
could
make-
we could use them in each of these socks to beat the other 2.
Right, exactly.
You successfully cram one into a sock.
Nice.
The other one fights off and runs out of the room to alert the other 10 elves.
Oh, now I'm fucked.
All
Are
right.
there any other doors in this room?
There's one on the far side, but between you and that door are the 2 other elves. One of them a larger,
it's-
manly kind of elf because
Yeah,
it's his
okay.
machine shop.
And I'm slowed, yeah. I don't know, Thump. What should I do here?
I mean, we
Hit
could
the big
always
guy?
hit the bag again.
Yeah, I could hit the bag, but I could also just knock the fucking hefty elf out with the elf in a sock.
You are going to be moving slow, and he is the bigger of the 2, so you
either way, I
probably
got
have
roll.
a better shot at hitting him than the smaller of the 2.
Yeah, we got to get out of this room, that's for sure. I'm going to take my chances of fucking picking up this elf in my sock and whacking the bigger elf with him and hopefully knocking him out. I know you're going to make me roll.
I was going to say we're rolling
Now
for
you're gonna
strength and
roll.
resilience.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh, no.
You managed to pick up the elf and you managed to swing him around,
That
but
didn't
the
work.
sock stretches so much
Yeah.
it wraps around your neck and you end up hitting yourself in the head.
Ouch. You know, I got smelly stock in my fucking face.
Now you got smelly
And an elf wrapped
Santa
around your neck.
Santa nut sock with an elf in it. Like, this is the
What's the big
worst
elf thing?
tie ever. Like, you thought ugly sweaters were a problem. Imagine this as a necktie.
Right? What's the big elf doing?
Right now he's laughing at you and grinning and getting ready. You basically have a round for him to get across the room and
How many eyes does he have?
2. He's an elf.
Damn it.
Well, he was hoping maybe he had one removed or something from a toy accident.
Yeah, something. I was hoping. I
Yeah,
mean, he's
he was
so-
like the one person who got injured. That's why they've had a flawless safety record since then.
I figured, you know, if he was oversized, there got to be something wrong with him, you know? Maybe it was a missing eye. Then I could have used my ninja power and
You got about 3 minutes. You got about 3 minutes to make a move here, bro.
I don't know what to do. First, I got to get this thing off my neck. Can we take this off my neck, please?
If you want to waste the turn taking it off your
I
neck,
wanna roll
my
for the-
recommendation is maybe you should go into the bag.
Yeah. But the dice haven't been nice to me. Here's your bag. Oh, it's a 5.
Oh, if
Oh,
you
shit.
had gotten the bad item, your hands would have turned into mittens.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Well, then,
But you got the good item,
yeah.
and Santa's magical sleigh appears to take you anywhere in the workshop.
Oh, God. But I don't even know what does the little workshop look like? Tell me more. I'm
tell
looking
me
around.
more.
I got to find this list.
Santa's workshop. You have
Yeah,
a
I know.
library. You
Well,
have
take me to
Santa's
his desk.
office. You have sleeping quarters.
Yeah,
You
take me
have
Yes.
a
give me
toy
the
shop. You
fucking
have
slot.
shipping and receiving. You have, you
Well,
know,
get on that sled before this elf comes. and-
EPS, Elf Parcel Service. You know, you got everything working here, bro.
I want to get
You
on
have
that
a magical sleigh that just appeared in front of you.
Yeah.
You have this turn, or the other two elves are going to attack you.
I want to get on that sled and get to fucking Santa's office and try and pick that lock.
You hop on the sled. Poof. You appear in Santa's office.
I'm in the office. Search the desk.
Oh, well,
Look
that
around.
that was
Is there a
nice.
desk? Who's in the room with me?
The room is empty.
And where is there Santa's desk here? Is his desk there? Can I rummage through his desk?
So you see
Wait.
Santa's desk, but also by Santa's desk, right in the middle of the room,
Yeah.
you see this giant pedestal with this ginormous, the biggest book you've ever seen
Yeah,
in your
it's
entire
the
The
life.
fucking list. I was
It's
like,
the
you ain't got to
dull
rummage through
book.
no fucking desk. It's the list.
And you see
Huh.
the book, and the pages are. They're
Okay,
flipping
well,
back and
let's-
forth. You see names running up and down, and good, naughty, nice, good, naughty, nice checks happening next to each of these names.
Can we manage to get over there and like thumb through this to find
Dude,
my name?
you're in this room. By
You're looking
yourself,
at it.
except for the elf wrapped around your neck.
I don't
who's
trust him. 'cause
kinda
he's gonna make me
squirming.
roll.
He's
He's gonna
kind
make
of
me
crying a
roll.
little bit because he's inhaling Santa's dirty ball skank
Oh.
too. So he's not exactly as happy, just like you're not happy. So
I'd like to make my way to this book and rummage through it
Nope.
and find my name.
go.
Do I
Roll
have to
D6,
roll?
see if you find your name. Round 1, you do not find your name. You start to hear footsteps coming towards the door. Roll again.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling again. That's a 5.
Find your name. Next to your name is
Do I
the word nice.
Oh, so all this was for naught?
Somebody played a prank on you and
Oh,
brought you to the North Pole.
well now I'm fucked. How do I get home?
Well,
Before
you
I
got
get
4
caught.
more items in the bag. Your sleigh's gone. It was a once and done option.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Is there a window I can get out of here so I don't get caught?
There's a window, but it's sealed.
I can't pick it with a lock because that only works on doors.
I highly recommend you go to the bag, bro.
I'm trying to hit Control V here and roll a fucking 1.
Mm.
Well, if you had rolled for the good item, you would have gotten a snowball bazooka with 3 shots.
God, that would have been
But
great.
you rolled the bad, and you got a grappling hook made of candy cane and tinsel rope.
Oh no.
Candy cane and tinsel rope. Well,
A
I'm on the
grappling
first
hook.
floor. Can I? Oh, yeah, a grappling hook shaped like a candy cane. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yes,
With
and the
tinsel-
rope is tinsel.
Well, I'm on the first floor. Can I use it to get out the window?
You can try and throw your candy cane out the window, sure.
Well, he said it was a grappling hook. It's got to be
Made
made
out of candy cane. Go ahead.
Well, throw it at the window. I gotta
Roll.
Roll.
I gotta roll.
Yep.
6, that shit works. Is the window
Woo!
break?
Holy shit.
Holy
You
shit.
happen to hit the weak part of the window that you bust out a little corner of the pane.
Bust out a little corner. Well, can I make
It's
my way? I'd like to
Piece
make
of
my
candy cane.
yeah. Let me make my way to that window and just fucking knock the window out with my elbow.
So
And
you're
jump the
taking
fuck
the elf
out.
with you. Good to know. Good to know.
Oh, I'm taking the elf
All right,
with me.
you
I'm
got
totally
3 items left in the bag of holding. What do you do?
rolling for my holdings. Is it 3?
If you had rolled the good, you would have eaten the gingerbread of haste, and your movement would have increased by 2 times.
Oh, would have got that
But you
2 back.
rolled the bad. You set off the jingle alarm.
Oh no!
Now everybody knows you're there.
Throw the fucking elf through the window.
Unwrap.
All
So
right,
you're gonna
throw the
unwrap
elf
him
through
and throw him at the window?
Breaks the little pane of window. It's still too small for you to get through.
I'm fucked.
You got
Sounds
2
like-
items left, bro.
How am I getting out of this room? Am I rolling, or I guess I got no choice, huh?
I was gonna say you got 2. Yeah, you got 2 left. I mean, this gonna take 6. That'll get you out.
If you had rolled the bad, you would have had to sing all of your actions for the next 3 rounds as Christmas carols.
Oh, phew.
But you got the good.
Right.
In the corner, you find Santa's coat of invisibility.
Oh, can't take that shit. I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna put that the fuck on, and I'm gonna get myself out of this house before I get caught by Santa.
So you are now invisible in
Yeah.
Santa's study, You find out that your name was nice all along and you had no reason to be there.
Yeah, get me the fuck out
You
of here.
need to bust out some more windows, but you are invisible, so if you bust the windows,
No, I just walk out the front door now. I'm invisible. I don't need to make any more noise.
you're invisible. Doesn't mean you don't make noise.
But no one's going to see me anyway.
All right. You got one item left in the bag. Could always take that roll and see what you net out with. Or you could just
Walk away. Just
away.
walk away.
Yeah, what do you think, Thumb? Roll for it or walk away?
I think walk away.
I think walk away. I get the fuck out of here before
Yeah.
I get caught.
Yeah, just walk away
All
from
right,
Santa's
so
workshop.
you're walking through Santa's door. Already somebody was coming to the door. So you hide behind the door opens, Santa comes in.
Yeah, uh-oh.
He's got his milk and he's eating some cookies and
Can I
looks
now...
around, notices coat's missing,
Oh, God.
and then all of a sudden 15 elves come rushing into the room and there's you hiding behind the door.
I'm rolling.
Should
I
have
want
went
to
out
know
the
what's
window,
in my
bro.
bag. Yeah, I rolled a 2. I'm fucked.
Oh, should have went out the window, bro.
If you had rolled the good item,
Yeah.
you would have gotten Santa's boots of silence.
Oh,
And you would have been able to move without making a noise. But you got the bad item.
Right.
So you start to make your move, and what you don't notice behind the door is the little door stopper is a toy robot. You trip over it,
I'm fucked.
fall to the ground. You get pounced and trounced.
But I'm still
by
invisible.
15 elves.
But I'm
You
invisible.
can try and fight them.
No, I already threw the elf out the window. I stabbed him with my block pick.
The 15 elves that are rushing into Santa's office.
Well, they're
You're
little.
both- you're
I can hold them back like one at a time in my hand and just stab them with my because they're small. You know, like never mind. I'm dead, aren't I?
Santa comes
The
up
basis
behind
of
you.
this story, folks, is Webb also got lost in.
Not going
In the
to
next game,
bag.
we'll tune in to see if Thump can escape from.
You're automatically the next contestant, bro.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I say. Next time, we'll tune in to see if Thump can escape from the
I'll
fucking.
see if I can write another one for Thursday.
Hey,
All
big
right.
bro.
It's been fun, y'all.
Warehouse. Peace.
Listen.